live from Austin, Texas, and petitioning Nestle to remove 32 grand from its 100 grand chocolate bars. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny.
First of all, it's just disrespectful.
Okay, fair.
Sharp already released their own 68 grand, and they were just thinking, oh, we're just going to put more grands on top of it. Bullshit. That's bullshit. And we're here to put a stop to that tonight.
And is the 100 grand bar even emulated on the FPGA, Mr. I think not. There is no...
There's a preliminary drive-in MAME, but,
It keeps melting.
Nobody knows how to use it.
Oh, that too.
Hey, everybody. We're going to play x68000 games tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is a real system. It's a big number, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it, too. Tonight's featured games are arcade ports. A while back, we covered the ZX Spectrum arcade ports. Very underpowered system that was often trying to replicate very advanced games. This time around, we're going to do a system that is actually capable. This system was a real powerhouse in its time. It was capable of one-to-one arcade ports for certain kinds of arcade games. Other ports were still impressive, still better than anything the consoles could do at the time. So let's get in the mindset of a rich kid, circa like 30 years ago, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Who has a top-of-the-line Japanese computer system and is ready to not spend any more 100 yen coins at the local arcade.
Danny, I'm Richie Rich. This is great. Finally.
It's about time.
All right, I got some folks to thank. I want to thank the Ultimo for the 43-month resub. I am not reading that whole thing, but yes, X is going to give it to me. The
X is going to give it to you 68,000 times.
And thank you, Sepasai 19 for the 100 bits. Do appreciate that.
Thank you. Let's do this.
This is too many.
Let's get right into it.
Do we want to show off the poll results?
Oh yeah, let's show off the poll results. Sure. Let's do it the official way. Yep. I gave people a choice. It was either the underpowered C64 trying its best, it was the overpowered X68000, or the MSX, which was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Could have gone a variety of different ways. People chose the X68000, and I'm going to honor their request. Because that's what I am.
What do you think MSX tastes like in the middle of that sandwich? I think it's like liverwurst.
Why did you think of it as a sandwich?
It was a sandwich poll. Anyways, everything's normal.
Incredible. Let's start off with something that's hard to replicate back in the day, just to give you an idea of what this system's capable of. Can you turn down the volume on our end a little bit?
Absolutely.
So Space Harrier came out on Famicom, sucked ass. Came out on Sega Master System. Impressive, but it ran at like 2 FPS. There was Space Harrier 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. That still didn't have a good frame rate. Everybody wanted to be the system that had the accurate Space Harrier port. So this is a good benchmark, I think. First of all, it gives you the option to listen to the music outside the game, so... pretty nice. In the era before YouTube. Just gonna boot up your $20,000 computer and listen to the Space Harrier theme. Oh, I don't know where I'm continuing from, but...
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Look you go.
Alright, Alex, what are the differences between this and the arcade game?
Okay, first difference. Okay, I'm having a problem. This isn't like the NES where I can figure it out. This is unfair.
Yeah, NES is like tiny Space Harrier man. Nothing looks good. Here, though, if you're familiar with the arcade original, this is pretty close. If you're a super fan, though, this is going to look a little bit janky. First of all, the floor is supposed to be a nice checkerboard.
Yeah, it's not a checker.
Instead of what it's doing right here. Does he still say ouch? Okay, that's good.
Okay, good.
That's another major point of contention in the various ports, whether he says ouch or not.
Thank you to Muffy the Vampire Lair for the 2-month resub. Do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do appreciate it.
So the frame rate's a little bit worse. It gives up the checkerboard in favor of a wavy pattern, but it does the whole layered sprite thing pretty well. And the color depth is pretty good too. Certainly better than anything that could be done on the PC Engine or whatever. Does it have to load? It has to load between levels. Weird.
I'm gonna say, this looks really accurate to me, just as, like, the average Joe gamer.
to the average layperson, to the average
Yeah.
Joe gamer, yeah, this looks pretty darn close. Especially if you didn't have regular access to a Space Harrier cabinet. Like, nowadays you can just load up MAME and be a big asshole. Be like, oh, this graphic's wrong, this one's wrong. But way back then, it's all like, well, it's been a good couple months since I've seen Space Harrier, but this looks perfect to me. Is what you would say.
I also agree this should have been $68,000. But no, it was not.
Instead, it was an affordable 200,000 yen or whatever.
Yeah, it was like $5K, I think. $2,500.
Mm-hmm. The competition at the time was something like the PC 88. And then I think the 68,000 was out for a while before the 98 really caught on. I could be talking out of my ass, though. Any computer game experts who wants to... What? Who want to weigh in, please do. It was a bullshit death. You're doing great.
Get ready.
Actually, that's a difference. The announcer sounds more Italian.
He does sound Italian.
You're doing great.
God. Is this game pro-Italian?
I guess it is.
Cool. Thank you, Refurb, for the 24-month resub. That's 2 whole years. Thank you.
2 freaking years. Thank you. All right, good Space Harrier. Better than you can get from anything at the time. You would go over to your friend's house to play some Sega Mark III, and you would just laugh at him. You'd kick dirt in his face. And then you'd never be invited over again, but that's okay, because you got a 68,000 at home. So why don't we just go through this list and see which arcade games we want to have a look at. Ajax.
Ooh, Ajax. Is that like the cleaner? Anyways, well, I also like learning about old games, Sage. And thank you, Agort, for giving a sub to L Ramses 84. Welcome to the sub club.
Thank you.
This is a small game here.
Small game.
There we go.
Ooh, look at that scaling and rotation.
It's rotating. It wants me to really notice the scaling and rotation.
So you can tell just by when this system was active, that being the late 80s and early 90s, that's the kind of games it got ported to it. Which is why you get something like Ajax, which I don't think literally anyone remembers outside of anyone who watches BBH. Pretty obscure, even by Konami standards, and they made a shit ton of games back then. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, I should also note this is on the FPGA Mr. Core, which is still a little preliminary. We're going to see some glitches, occasional inaccurate sounds, you know.
The usual. I don't think it'd be a RetroPal stream without glitches, so you know.
Oh yeah, it's part of the experience.
Okay, this looks cool. I like this. This is reminding me of Xevious.
A little bit, yeah. It's got the whole bombing aspect. Notice what they do here. This is something I hadn't seen except in like Sega Saturn ports of cave games. This game is vertically oriented in arcades. Here they've squished it down to be horizontal. And you notice what they do? They scroll the screen, freaking pan and scan style, as you go up and down it. I've always thought that was a weird approach. It's like this if you try to play Gunbird on PlayStation or Saturn. Just the ground always going back and forth because it's pan and scanning.
Thank you, Sir Gawain, for the 17-month resub. Exactly. Twitches do get Twitches get glitches.
Twitches get glitches, get stitches. Thank you. Yep. Not too familiar with Ajax. This looks perfect to me. Put a stamp on it. It's approved. Next, let's try some Afterburner 2. Cousin to Space Harrier. More influenced by Tom Cruise films. That's the biggest difference between this and Space Harrier, the Tom Cruise influence.
Is it influenced on Top Gun, or is it more influenced by, like, Cocktail?
No, it's mostly Cocktail.
Okay, cool.
Where'd my game screen
So we're
go?
going to get to hear Kokomo then. Thank you, Ayas, for the 25 bits. Now is the time to the x68000 Heart on Fire.
It sure is. Thank you. I'm pushing button. Which button do you want? I'm pushing all the different... Do I need to get a keyboard out here? I'll get this keyboard out.
Maybe it's proverbial and you need to just piss it off.
Press button, spacebar, enter key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a million of these. We can try them all out. We'll sit here all night until I get to the button.
You need
Control.
a mouse or a flight stick
Alt.
analog
Shit.
pad.
Oh, shit, you're right. Yeah, these games would be looking for that specialist equipment that they released. Mm-hmm. We may not be able to play this one.
Thank you, Jordan Mallory, 18-month resub. The only afterburner I get lately is when I put too much Diablo sauce on my Wrangler breakfast taco. Oh,
Thank you.
Well, don't. You should...
Man, Diablo sauce. I'm about to say that the third thing tonight is bullshit, but that's bullshit.
You don't like Diablo sauce?
It doesn't have a taste to it. It's just hot.
It has a lot of taste.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, that's fine. We can disagree. We can agree to disagree. That's what marriage is about.
Moving to another Sega game. Let's see how they did with Alien Syndrome. It's just, hey, I want this thing to be really spicy with none of that tasty payoff.
I like it, but I also only like to have it when it's mixed with ketchup.
Oh, okay. So you have conditions. This is a conditional thing.
So I don't just eat it straight. I have to mix it. It's like a tonic water. It's a mix-in.
Right. Tonic water.
Why? I got. You know how they're making that Mountain Dew hot cola?
Yeah, the flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah. Why don't
Dude, this looks amazing. This is so good.
This does look good.
Sega Master System version looks like crap compared to this.
You know what also looks good?
What?
Tabasco flavored soda.
Ew.
Think about it.
No.
Are you sure?
I don't wanna.
Okay. Thank you, Crush Gals. 24-month reset. That's 2 years. Thank you. I like Diablo sauce, but it's riddled with microtransactions.
Thank you. Someone the other day said that Red Bull tastes like green beans, and I've been fucked up ever since.
Oh my god. Why did you tell me that?
Yeah, I know. It's spreading across Twitch now.
See, this is why I only drink like the Monster like ultra now.
This is the best port of Space Harrier I've ever seen in my life. If I like Space Harrier, Alien Syndrome in any form, I would appreciate this one.
I
think it's okay.
I gotta say, the little globby guys look extremely globby.
Yeah, it keeps the globbiness. That was the first thing to go in the other ports. What else we got here? Argos no Senshi. This would be Arcade Rygar. Let's see how Rygar survives the port to X68K. A famously difficult to port game to the point where the NES game is just something completely different.
Thank you, Revenant. 33-month resub. They should call it Green Bull. I'm out.
Maybe they should. Thank you. Oh, this game's running at a precise 63.6 frames per second, according to the Mister. Which is why the video cannot render.
It looks beautiful.
Human brains cannot perceive frame rates above 60. This is just what you see.
Is this like how cats, like when they look at TV, it looks like a slideshow to them?
Is that true?
I've heard that. It has to do with the refresh rate on the monitor, and I hear that's why they go after iPads more.
Man, if cats could talk, they'd be like gamers. They'd be like, what's with the shitty frame rate?
They would! That's why I don't understand why Tess likes watching your TV so much. She's like a little freak.
She's the only one who can perceive the frame rate. Let's see what this one's like. This is also cool music. This is also experimental for me because this is the first time I'm ever seeing a lot of these ports. So this is just like an episode of Danny Reacts. Danny Reacts.
You're doing good reactions.
Thank you. Whoa, they shot that thing, and that thing's going in it.
Is it?
Pay me, Smosh Brothers. Oh no, this is also mouse activated. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hold up. Can I get the touchpad to work? The answer is no. More like Arkanoid Revenge of No. We're still at like a 90% success rate. I feel good about this. Well, of course we want to play some Atomic Runner Chelnov. There's so many ports for this thing, and we're only in the A's. Like, every arcade game got ported to this thing. Ooh. Data East Video Game Anthology Volume 2.
Think of the Ultima for the 100 bits. This game and the other mouse-only games run with a cyber stick. Well...
God damn the cyber stick.
Hey, this looks sick.
This is...
Ag!
This game is fully sick. This is a guy who gets irradiated, so he becomes a superhero.
Everyone's saying that we're doing crimes now. Is that true?
We are?
I guess. Chat is just like, we are involved in crimes.
Oh yeah, the crime screen. They did keep that from the arcade version of this. I wonder if the crimes you'd be arrested for are different, or if it's just like a home version of the crime.
Well, don't do the crime if you can't do the crime scene.
What's like a home version sentence for like murder? Like you get 5 years instead of 20?
I was gonna say house arrest, but...
Ooh, good deal.
Yeah, house arrest is a home port of jail.
We have jail at home. Yikes!
That guy just ran into you.
Yeah, I tried to jump over him, it didn't work out. Can you not hit both buttons at the same
You
time?
jumped on that boy's head!
Yeah, you get to jump on stuff in this game. It's pretty cool. You can jump on this, except if it grabs you. There's occasional weirdness, like you can't push both buttons at once. Oh, pushing both buttons at once makes you turn. I see.
Oh.
Yeah, a big part of this game was turning this way and that. You know how it goes. I'm no good at Chelnov. Let's continue. No. Oh, It said no, press shot, right?
Yeah.
Definitely push the shot button. Something to work on, Chelnov. Now, Atomic Robo-Kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy you can trust.
He's just a kid.
Whoa! That's the coolest Atomic Robo-Kid has ever looked.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
I like this.
I'm an Atomic Robo-Kid fan now.
I like it. He's not a little guy anymore, he's a big guy.
System SATCOM! I knew I liked this for a reason. Look at that! And it keeps the insert coin. Now you can fly. Oh, the background's not emulated right. That's okay. As long as the sprites are in the right place. That's what they say about me. I'm misguided, but my sprites are in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking good. It's got the proper shading. Everything looks all evil and twisted like they're supposed to in a UPL game.
I like that.
I was hoping to be a turbo nerd and be able to say, this is different. This is clearly inferior. This is where they had to make cuts. But no, there's no compromise here.
Yeah, he is a real chunky guy.
He's a chunkster. Let's bring back the big Chungus meme, but with Robo-Kid.
Okay. Oh, is Marble Madness 2 on main now? Sweet.
Yeah, they
it
just
should be on
added it.
x68000.
They should port it. They just added it with the last version that came out a few days ago.
Sweet.
You can play Marble Man. See that little shrug he gave to the camera? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, this is not emulated very well. That was still cool.
That was very cool. I like this guy.
I do too.
Let's invite him on the show.
Let's play some Baraduke for like the 5th time in the last 2 weeks.
How? We've been playing so much Baraduke.
All roads lead back to Baraduke. I have to recap the story again. Mr. Driller's mom went to an alien place and shot all the aliens. And then she came back and had Mr. Driller and then got a divorce. In that order.
Think of the Ulma for the 100 bits. Does it really have 65,000 colors?
Count them.
No! I'm not good at math. I'm certainly not good at counting.
Look at the TV, Alex.
No,
our TV.
Oh!
It just says unsupported.
So the TV doesn't work, but it's showing you.
Yeah, I can see it on the computer monitor where it is definitely fucked up.
Yeah.
But the HDTV we're outputting to just straight up says
the HDTV
unsupported.
is just having the word unsupported float around it.
It's
now,
bouncing.
hold on.
It's bouncing across the screen DVD video style. Well, from what I'm able to suss out here, this seems to be a pretty accurate port of Baraduke. And it's part of a pretty long series, too, because the title screen said it was volume 13.
Yeah, you're all cats now. This is what video games look like to cats.
Yeah, they definitely had to make a lot of cuts here. Had to use your imagination more back in the day.
Danny, I think Baraduke is sick.
I think it came down with something, yeah. Let's load
Try
another
something else.
load another hard disk. No, don't do that. I can't read it anymore.
Oh no, okay.
Alex, you're fighting against me.
I'm so sorry.
We're supposed to collaborate. What's the next arcade game on here? I can't really read
We
it.
got Battletech, Battle Chess, Block Stoker, Blue Waver Special, Blue Wings 2, Blue Knights, Bodhidharma, Bomberman, Bosconian. Bosconian.
Okay, Bosconian it is. Thank you for being my seeing eye streamer.
No worries.
Here we have yet another Namco game. This one really old. Coming
Good
from
music.
all the way back in 1980, in fact. 1981. So why port it to x68000?
What's with the great music? What's with this great music?
This was composed by Yuzo Koshiro right before he did his first freelance track for Sega with Revenge of Shinobi. Then after that, he made Streets of Rage soundtracks. If you remember the original arcade version, it has a little tune that plays before you blast off, and then it's just like you're off into space, and you get to listen to space. But here's what you get to listen to in this version.
This rocks. What the hell? Bosconian is finally sick.
Mm-hmm. Now you understand.
I get it now.
I've been trying to get you to play Bosconian for years.
You have. I get it now. Is he saying alert?
Yeah.
Alert.
He's saying alert.
Okay, fair enough.
He's saying Paul Blart.
Didn't know he was a fan, but makes sense.
Also noticed they added something else different, that being level design. There's rocks and mines and stuff, and instead of there being a billion bases around it, it makes you fight a few. So it's pretty much a redesigned game, in addition to having the soundtrack.
The soundtrack is so good. That's...
If you didn't like Bosconian before, you should play it on x68000. That's what I'm saying. Alert.
Alert.
Look at this. You can kill the things around the base in order to kill it instead of going right for the core. Did you know?
I know now. Now, when I see a Bosconian machine, I'm gonna really rip it apart. They're gonna ban me from the arcade.
Okay, let's start our first episode of our new series. I'm gonna call it Did You Know Gaming.
Okay.
Did you know Bosconian has a different version on x68000?
I didn't know this.
That concludes episode 1 of Did You Know Gaming, featuring Retro Pals. If you like, make sure to subscribe. Do you think anyone fell for it?
Well, I see people somehow unsubscribing, so...
I've talked them into unsubscribing. Good.
I want to do a series called Did You Need to Know Gaming, where I tell people horrible gaming facts they didn't need to know.
Things they'll never be able to forget.
I'll tell them which designers had diarrhea when they were making the games.
Which of your favorite directors was racist?
Did you have to say it?
And who were they racist against?
Did you have to say it like a Disney Channel circa 2000 era announcer?
Whoa, check it out! Now we all know racism is mega uncool.
Don't.
Back when they were making games in the 80s, you know what was cool in the 80s? Anyway, we should move on.
Please move on.
What I'm trying to say is this port of Bosconian is exquisite, has an amazing soundtrack, plays a lot better, and is basically the game as it should have been, but couldn't be back in 1980. That's why you play ports on the x68000 for stuff like this. And for our next game, which is, yeah, sure. I'll do a Bubble Bobble.
We bubbling.
I'm Bubbloon. You're, Bobloon.
Is that good?
Yeah, you're the blue one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this on the Mister, but apparently if you hold option 1 and press... Oh, we can't press anything on the keyboard, sorry.
What's the...
Well, there's a... We were given a hint where if we, on the title screen, hold option 1 and press Bubblen on the keyboard, if done right, it will change a configuration screen. Yeah.
Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
We will know later.
Look at this screen.
I like this screen.
You only get to see this if you're really good at Bubble Bobble.
Mm.
You can change your hertz. Some days I just want 30 hertz.
I was gonna say, what's your favorite hertz?
31. Wait. 59.9.
I love that. That's just like right on the edge.
It's right at 60, but just enough to make all the video encoders freak out.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I love doing things at 59.9
Yeah.
FPS.
It's the frame rate for people who like being difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, guess what? The x68000 did a perfect port of Bubble Bobble.
This looks like great Bubble Bobble.
It's just the arcade game. It's got the little bonuses that pop up, too. This game's all about little bonuses.
This game's all about little freaks.
It's all about being a little guy.
I dig it.
I do
Good
too.
job, folks.
This gets the RetroPal seal of approval.
Mm-hmm.
Officially. And you can get drunk.
I was going to ask, what kind of martini is that?
What do you prefer?
Margaritas.
Okay,
It's a margarita.
It's a marg.
I don't think you're allowed to drink anything other than margs in Texas.
Let's play Butasan. Also known as Psycho Pigs.
Oh, Psycho Pigs!
Mm-hmm. You don't know Butasan, but you know Psycho Pigs.
Yeah, you know me.
Clearly more informed by your European gaming origins than by Jalico's history. Is Butasan. That means Mr. Pig. In this game, you control a pig, and you've gone nuts, and you're throwing bombs at all your friends. If you're playing this video game outside the country of Japan, you're involved in a crime.
Okay,
How legally binding is this? Can we get one of our lawyer friends to examine this?
No, they're too busy.
Oh, okay.
We can get one of those internet lawyers to you know what? I know about this. I learned this from being on the internet in the 2000s.
Yeah.
What you need to do? No copyright infringement intended.
Oh.
Boom, we're safe.
Okay.
We're safe.
No
Folks, no copyright infringement intended.
I'm gonna declare something. No copyright intended.
There we go. Boom. All right, we're safe.
In the clear. Now let's bomb some pigs. Now, if you'll notice something, there's something a little unusual about the lineup of games for x68000. The system was most popular in the late 80s and early 90s. This game, pretty primitive compared to something like Space Harrier or Strider or something they would normally port.
Mm-hmm.
Which tells me something incredible, which is that retro gamers existed on the x68000. Isn't that twisted? Long before there was us, there was all these freaks owning x68000s wanting to play the games of their youth.
The original retro pals, you might say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ultimo 100 bits. Listen, I'm not deleting anything within 24 hours. You delete this. What you need to do is just delete the memory of our stream from your brain within 24 hours. Bada bing, bada boom, you're good.
Yeah.
Eternal
just forget
sunshine of the ROMless mind.
Ooh, that's good. Pig's introduction.
I like that guy.
So sure, you could get this on your ZX Spectrum, where it had the superior title Psycho Pigs if you're Alex, but if you wanted to play the unadulterated original, try playing it on x68000. You might blow up a pig. Oh no, I drank the poison! Gas time!
You just died!
Gas time!
Hey, that's really messed up.
I gassed all the other pigs, Alex! I didn't know this was in the game.
This is why I like the name Psycho Pigs, because this game is more psycho than people let on.
They're definitely psycho. Oh, I planted like 12 bombs on that guy and then he woke up. Oh, I got a little Kigurumi now. What am I trying to be? Some kind of Godzilla monster, I guess. What a fun game.
I love it.
Leave it up to Jalico. Okay, we have to lose so we can see the losing screen. That's the important part. Did they port the losing screen? Place your bets. I'm willing to bet yes.
They better have.
That was cool.
I did like that. Nice scaling.
Yeah,
yes!
There it is.
There we go.
Your pig stripped naked claims to hate everybody. I love this
ending cursing
screen.
Someone as well.
Yeah, he's cursing him. Cameltry. This is the game with the ball, known as On the Ball on Super Nintendo. Famous marble game. Oh, fancy. I love these splash screens. It's a shame that it emulates so fast that you never get to enjoy them. Usually they'd put up these elaborate intro screens that you could just look at for a while because the games would take minutes to load. A lot like C64.
Whoa. Looks good.
Cameltry. We'll try.
Oh, this is gonna work.
This isn't emulated well either. Let's find out. Oh no, where's the maze? Alex! Alex, what'd you do with the maze? Alex!
Hold on, I just need to change the opacity here. Alright, do it.
I'm trying. I'm turning and trying, as the lesson says. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with this, though.
You might say this game is amazing.
Camel try, but Camel won't. Yeah, that's the thing about the x68000 on the Mister. Like, I appreciate how easy it is to load and play these games, but that comes at the cost of compatibility. It'll get better as the years go on, I'm sure. Chase HQ. Now, here's a game I want to see a good port of. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. I want to see the chase. Feeling
That was nice.
haunted.
It was nice and haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh, this is sounding good.
I like that guy. Is that us?
It is.
Cool.
Joy mode, HQ. We're gonna get some high quality joy.
I prefer HDR joy, you know, just so I can see all the colors of joy.
It's Nancy at Chase headquarters. Ralph, the Idaho slasher, is getting away in his sports car.
Ralph, you kill him.
Death
Vehicular
penalty.
manslaughter, let's go.
Death penalty on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Please work. Please be a working video game. I just want to... There we go. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be a car out on the road.
The x68000 is the Japanese Amiga. I can see it.
In a lot of ways, yeah. It kind of is.
Hey, question. Okay, there we go.
Alright, there we go. I was wondering where this... like, the turns were.
Yeah, scaling ain't great on this. It's a little, blocky.
Yeah, this game is pushing up against the upper limits of what the X68K could do at this time.
Oh!
Yeah, you can see they tried to do the hills and dips, but it looks a little bit janky.
Oh!
And your car is very much glued to the bottom of the screen.
Danny, your boost icons.
Oh. Right. I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing it out.
Well, chat is pissed off. Rightfully so.
Let's
and
get rid of these.
confused.
Let's get rid of these. There, now there's only 2 on screen. That's much
Sucks.
better.
No.
Oh boy.
Well,
Canceled again.
deleting this stream after 24 hours, yes.
Are those party cigarettes?
Yes!
Alex, pick us up some party cigarettes.
I want party cigarettes really, really bad.
That's what's been missing from my life. A cigarette that's a party in a box.
Cigarettes.
I like that the billboards kind of hang there for a second to allow you to really see what's on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's on this one? I don't even know what that is.
Can't read that.
The log? America's Good Times.
There's more party cigarette popping with
cig-
the sexy bunny ladies.
Party
Do you think
cigarettes.
the bunny ladies pick the tobacco themselves?
Oh yeah, it's all free range, cruelty free. They get to smoke all they want. They come into work at 5 p.m. and they're like, yeah, it's time for me to clock out.
I love them.
Interesting attempt at a port. Not sure it's appreciably better than the PC Engine version. I guess it's an upgrade if you're used to the Famicom one. Still, it's Taito. You can't be too mad at it. Like with this one. Another Taito game. Chuka Taisen, also known as Cloudmaster. A game that's been ported 1 million billion times. It's even on PS4. It's on Switch. And still no one wants to play it because it's kind of bad.
Like, please someone play our game. It's Chuka Taisen, please.
Mm-hmm. This game was on Master System. It even came out over here in the States. And the original arcade version, and by extension this one, does not look that much better than the Master System game. Still, look at this. Pretty accurate. Are there any Chuka Taisen fans watching this? What can you tell me about this game that'll change my mind?
I'm not a fan, but I think the noodle bowls look good, and I like the flying guys.
Yeah, I like you shoot the bowls of ramen.
Alright, it's another little guy game, another point in its favor.
Yeah, you are a little guy. You're making a lot of good points here.
This game is a pretty substandard shooter.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
That's about the best you can say about it.
Goodbye.
But here it is on the x68K. It's got a good shopkeeper. There we go. There's something to like.
This is making me crave noodles.
A good choice.
See, I will say this, those noodle bowls look really delicious, and all the sprites look good. I love the little flying guys, the pig guys.
The pig faces.
Pig faces are great. I like the turtles who are pissed off at you.
Alright, maybe it's time for this game to get a renaissance.
That's right.
Remake
You heard it. You
Reboot
heard
it.
me.
Cloudmaster, Reclouded. Coming probably next week. That's all the development time they have.
Illumination, make a movie based off of Cloudmaster.
Cosmo Gang the Puzzle, of all things. Of all things to port to this system.
Wait, I know this.
Let's go ahead and see this. Now,
Wait.
Cosmo Gang the video was essentially a follow-up to Namco's Galaga series, while Cosmo Gang the Puzzle eventually got ported over here as, what was that called? Puzzle Pack?
Yes! Yes!
Pac-Man's Puzzled?
Yes, yes, yes.
Pack Attack. That's what it was called. But this is the original arcade version with the Cosmo Gang people.
This fucking game. I hate this game.
Yeah, I hate it too.
I hate the hell out of this game. I played
That
this game
sucks.
so much because I was like, oh, I like puzzle games. I've got to like this. And I hated it. And I just told myself, wow, I'm so stupid for hating this game.
So see, instead of Pac-Man eating up the ghosts, it's just this thing that does this.
Yeah, this did get a CDI port, and I hated it there, too.
Mm-hmm. This port seems pretty bare bones to me, too. We're gonna flush this one. This one gets flushed down the proverbial toilet.
The Pac toilet. This is the toilet that Pac-Man was sitting on in Namco Museum. He's putting the Cosmo Gang in it.
Now you know the rest of that story. How about Cotton? Fantastic Night Dreams.
100% from the Ultimo. Still better than Garuman Neo Geo. Fair.
Yeah, Grumman's not great. It said, error, please reset the system. So I did.
Cotton, please work.
This was another, oh boy, Sega 16, Sega System arcade, Sega System 16 arcade game. These ports being especially prized back then, as I mentioned. And apparently this version was upgraded and served as the basis for later ports.
Okay.
See, it's
okay.
fine.
Curse fixed.
Now, as to whether it actually works, let's find
Please
out.
work.
All the cottons come from this. All the ports, all the revivals. There was a version for Nintendo Switch released recently that was based specifically on this one.
I like this a lot. I like the moon. I like,
Yeah, it's cool.
This is great. I can
Played
see...
the original arcade version, and it seems kind of like it's mostly there. It's just a little bit of the presentation wasn't there for that version, and apparently the bridge between the later ports and that arcade version is this game right here. They just decided, you know what, let's finish it up a little bit. Let's make it a little bit nicer. Let's make it so the keyboard flashes pretty colors along to the music.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. This looks so good. So I have nothing to say other than this is great.
Mm-hmm. Finally, rewarding all the deserving x68000 gamers who have suffered so long.
They have. They had to play,
I guess that Chase HQ wasn't good.
I was gonna say, you know, some of those games are good, but I gotta say, the X68000 fans, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're eating good.
They are. They're very super served.
Looks like the x68000 fans are eating good tonight again for like the 10,000th day in a row. Back in 1994 Twitter.
X68000 fans stay winning.
I'm starting to
those
see
little
it.
demons.
I see it. I like Cotton now.
Thank you, Waka66, for the sub. Well, welcome to Sub Club as I attempt to talk.
Thank you.
I'm just too delighted by Cotton.
You get a free greeting from our resident gremlin.
You might say I have cotton mouth.
All right, Alex.
Don't. That's really stupid. Yeah, sorry. Has there been any video game based on fast casual dining? Well, if you include McDonald's in fast casual, yes. But if you believe that fast casual is more like Chipotle, etc., then...
Why isn't there a Chipotle game? There should at least be a Flash game.
That's a good question. I know there's got to be a Flash game based on fast casual dining.
Tea time. Aw, nuts. You get a special bonus if you avoid all the tea. Instead, we're getting all the tea we can eat. Delicious tea leaves.
I'm tiny. I wish there was a Applebee's or a Chili's DS game.
Some of these have pretty intriguing titles. I'll have to return to these. Daimakaimura,
I was
you
gonna say,
say?
I saw your game there.
Daimakaimura. Interesting game you got here. It would be a shame if someone were to one credit clear it. I say with a baseball bat.
Please don't baseball bat people.
I call breaking windows one credit clearing them. It's gamer lingo. Get used to it.
You're right. How long have I been partnered with you and on Twitch? I gotta know.
So I'm pretty familiar with this game, and I heard that this port is one of the biggest shining stars of the X68K's library. So why don't we figure out just how accurate this is? This is one of the few arcade games where I can tell you if anything's even a little bit off, so we'll do that.
Danny, give your expertise.
So far, they kept in Arthur's weird six-legged horse, so that's a good start.
Is
He's gonna go
still
riding
be
back
nude?
in. He probably. Ooh, 94. So they took all the time they needed to make this a perfect port, I'm assuming. This also has an option for MIDI sound quality, which is a different expansion board. Apparently not supported here on the Mister, so we're not going to bother with it. I've only played the first screen of this game. I've never played this port past that part. Let's see how far I can get without losing a life.
We will see if his feet go behind the grass.
So help me God, if those feet go behind the grass. Oh, this plays nice. This plays like butter. Delicious butter.
Delicious Irish butter like Kerrygold.
Exactly.
We are... God help me. Kerrygold, please sponsor me. I love your butter so much.
Where'd this come from?
Me having an English muffin today.
Oh, okay. I see.
It was so good.
You working out backdoor deals with the muffin company?
I wish! Muffin company, gluten-free food companies, I will praise you. If your stuff doesn't suck, please contact me.
Okay, there's some slowdown here, which is to be expected. Pretty high detail scene, which they rendered without cuts, as far as I can tell. Some of the sound effects in the noise channel, especially when the zombies rise from their graves, is a little bit different. Other than that, I'd be pretty happy with this port. Oh, I missed the damage boost. What's the point if you're not speedrunning? Oh god, I gotta go.
Hey, that was slick.
That was janky as fuck.
That
but
was
okay.
so slick.
It's because I missed my usual D-boost. Don't talk to me until I've had my D-boost. Always being spicy. Oof.
Look at you go.
This port is perfect. Oh my god. People talk about the Sega Genesis or even the Super Graphics port. Ain't got shit on this. I guess it has loading times.
This seems pretty sick.
It's so good, dude.
Danny, you are always taking a key for coming in.
Yeah, that's me. Fuck.
You got boned.
The patterns are different and unfair. And the game crashes.
The game is charging you $4 for what you said.
What? What? Alright, well, I haven't had any other version crash, so this is one of the worst versions of Daimakaimura. I'm sure this is because of the Mr. Core being in the state it's in, but yeah. Wow, I owe Daimakaimura $4 for causing it to error out this badly. Holy crap. I think I beat the game. Let's play Darius. I wanted to play all the way through Daimakaimura.
I was looking forward to you doing a full run.
Then the game got scared.
Looks good! Looks great!
Yeah.
Can't wait! Yeah. This whips! No way!
Oh, this is an unofficial port. Yeah, it seemed to just start without any kind of... Hey, cut that out.
He's dancing.
It started without a title screen or anything, so I assume it's some kind of homebrew project. How did Detana Twin Bee look on this thing? I assume Darius Extra version is the same. Still good that people make these things. There's a few good homebrew ports of arcade games that didn't get official releases. We want one. Did you hear that?
That's a gay little tune.
That,
Sorry, it was.
that gay little tune, Alex, is the
Sorry.
Konami classic morning music used to represent when the Bubble system hardware is literally warming up, and you called it a gay little tune disrespectfully.
I didn't mean it derisively. I love my gay little tunes. You can quote me on that. I love gay little tunes.
This is looking good so far. Very vibrantly colorful game, this one.
Cool, she's gonna do a Hadouken. Oh, it's just a regular orb. Never mind.
Yeah, she's about to kick our ass. These Konami games back then often didn't get accurate ports. So this would be pretty good if you were a Twin Bee fan. Can you turn it down a little bit more on our end?
Yeah.
Thank you. Look at me, I'm Twin Bee.
I'll be damned. You're a twin bee with 3 different twins.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why it's called Twin Bee?
Sure.
Okay.
No, it's called Twin Bee because there's 3 of them.
Ah, that makes sense.
There's Twin Bee, Win Bee, and Gwyn Bee.
What about, Quimby?
That's the Simpsons character.
Okay.
They should have reskinned it to be about Mayor Quimby. That would be cool. It's Chowda, he says, powering up. Simpsons writers, get at me. I think that's what's
Apples.
coming after the next wave of remakes. When people run out of things to remake, they'll start remaking games again, but this time being Simpsons themed.
I was going to say, are they going to just remake old episodes of The Simpsons?
They're either going to be Simpsons themed or Minion themed.
Why is it not Minion themed is what I'm saying.
Hey, it's coming.
It is! Cannot wait for
Konami goes where-
Castlevania Symphony of the Minion.
Konami goes where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
Where the money is right now is not in pachinko, so they're just gonna go right to where it is. It's stored in the minions.
It is.
Money is stored in the minions.
They are! This Minions movie's gonna make $1 billion. It's so funny. Alright.
This is 100%
This is
accurate
good.
as far as I can tell. I'm no Detana Twin Bee super fan, but this plays great. I'd be glad to get it.
What
And
do you
they-
think Twin Bee smells like? I think they smell like gas fumes.
Probably, yeah, they probably run on a combustion engine, so...
That's pretty environmentally unfriendly of you, Twin Bee.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a climate pledge from you for your upcoming re-release. Dig Dug. Do we even need to see what Dig Dug looks like? Unless they gassed it up like Bosconian.
We just want to see the divorced dad, okay? Chat loves divorced dads.
Here's our... Following up on our 7th showing of Baraduke, this is our 50th showing of Dig Dug. Let's see if it looks like Dig Dug. You know, I'm not even a big Dig Dug fan.
What?
It's fine. Alex, you'll never guess.
Is this Dig Dug?
This is Dig Dug. Here's what I want. Dig Dug Anthology.
Mm-hmm.
Contains Dig Dug. Check it out. Dig Dug 2.
Yes.
Dig Dug DS. The NES ROM hack, Dick Dug.
It needs to... If it does not have Dick Dug, I'm not buy. No Dick Dug, no buy.
The other ROM hack that replaces Dig Dug with Marissa from Toho. That one too. Yeah, get the Toho license, get the Dick Dug license. This will be comprehensive.
Do you think, like, I don't know, Mr. Dick Dug is a little, elusive?
Hard to track him down. He went into hiding after we started hunting down all the ROM hackers. We've seen, you know what? We've seen Dragon Buster and Dragon Spirit 2 recently.
Thank you.
Let's try something a little more obscure like Dynamite Duke. Seibu Kaihatsu fans, do you exist? Are you listening?
Chat's hollering for Draken.
Draken's not an arcade game.
They're hollering. I'm...
You can holler all you want. We played Draken on Friday. Dynamite Duke, did you pay your light bill? Oh, there it goes. Keeping it simple. Let's do it.
I like it.
Now, this was on Mega Drive, and that was an okay conversion. It kind of took a few liberties. But this arcade version is what people really want. Look at him go!
This is sick.
He's all over the place.
Hey, his head reminds me of Duke Nukem. Is this Duke based on is Mr. Dynamite?
This is Duke's son.
Okay. I like his invisibleness.
Yeah, I like how you can see through him.
I think that's neat. I think Duke Nukem should do that too. It'd be invisible.
Saving up for an atomic punch. This game's cool. It's kind of a variant on the Cabal formula.
Is Dynamite Duke supposed to have this invisible hole in his chest?
Yeah, that's actually a feature in the original arcade game.
Okay, cool.
So you can see through him.
Oh, so it's easier to play the game.
This Mission 1 text is not supposed to be here. I think that's an emulation problem, though. Otherwise, this looks pretty good to me.
100 bits from the Ultimo. Port's good, but you can't beat the Sega Genesis box art in US, so I can imagine. I haven't seen it, but...
It's just a dude looking mad.
That...
Look at this guy!
Oh my god!
Kapow!
You punched the hell out of him. Do not punch the city! Do not punch city infrastructure! No, you don't! No, you don't! No, you don't! No, you don't! I'm a pedestrian! Don't do that!
Hey, I'm a pedestrian too. You're not so special. Look at this dude.
I like that guy. Don't... Oh, okay. I guess you gotta beat him up.
He's got a cod piece.
Yeah, it's great!
More villains like this, please. Oh, cool! I forgot you could do, like, kung fu moves. Maybe I ought to play more Dynamite Duke. Before the stream, I was playing Toki for some reason. I didn't get very far. I'm thinking about becoming a Toki guy.
You gonna go ape spit all the time?
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't want to clean it up.
Well, it's pretty much just nothing out of the ordinary for me, but now I have a branding deal
Okay.
with the TAD Corporation.
I'm actually surprised it's taking this long for Tad to get to us.
Talk to us, TAD.
Tad!
One of these days, TAD. One of these days. The Fairlyland story. I meant to play this before the stream to find out what it was, and then I didn't. I have very little experience with the Fairlyland story, sorry to say. Other than it's a Taito game, it's pre-Bubble Bobble, and it looks like this.
I love that dragon. I love that dragon. I love them. I love how that's drawn. I want that as a tattoo on my face.
On your face.
Yes.
The unhireable Taito fan. Fairlyland story. Once again, a pretty old game that they brought back for the 90s.
1 second. There we go.
Now, the colors look a little off in this emulation, but it still looks pretty accurate to my eye.
Wow.
Eh.
Girl, why'd you push that cake?
She has a magic power to turn people into cakes, and then she can kill them by pushing them off of edges.
Why don't you just eat the cake?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you could turn people into infinite cakes, you're just wasting the cakes, that just seems unethical. That's
Is
a waste of food.
This game's similar to Bubble Bobble in that there's items that can help you, but here they just show up kind of at random. In fact, I don't think I'll get it now. No, there it is. And if you shoot cakes enough, they dissolve.
Does that happen in real life, too?
It does. Yeah, you shoot a cake enough, that's gonna dissolve for sure.
Yeah,
Now
don't
let's
do
reset
that.
this
Okay.
and find out what the exclusive bonus content in this version is.
She's gonna turn people into pies.
Whoa.
Fucked up.
Holy shit.
Don't ban me!
Reviving the cake versus pie debate? I thought we settled that. I thought the war was over.
Oh my god, I remember that!
We all agreed pie was superior.
This is just... How did I forget the cake versus pie arguments of the internet? Do you all remember that? Do you all...
This has original mode and Arange mode.
Ooh.
Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, yeah. Nice, it's got a jaunty little beat to it now. Now it's like we're in the Caribbean. This is what I'd be doing if we were in the Caribbean. Just playing Fairlyland Story.
If you were in the Caribbean, you would just play Fairyland Story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's there. Fuck! I waited around so long for that item.
Okay, shoe fly pie. I can't have it, but it's like an Amish country pie, if I recall. Oh, you
So bad
died.
at this. I'm the worst. can play Bubble Bobble. I can't play this. This is a little bit too primitive. Sorry to say. I do like the cake collapsing animation. A lot of frames in that.
No, Blab, Shoofly Pie also has a giant thing of whipped cream on top. Don't forget that. It's not just molasses. Sorry, I'm thinking about Shoofly Pie. Have you ever had that, Danny?
No.
Me either.
Bonus. You get to be a cake for a while. This is called playing with your food.
Mm-hmm.
Got a longer beam now. I should get into this. They recently dumped a Famicom prototype of this, believe it or not. It was long thought to be completely lost to time. Did you hear about this, Alex?
Uh-uh.
It was discovered in an eBay lot, and it was one of those prototypes that actually had a semi-professional looking label, like it had the actual logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is it ended up in some kid's collection because the kid wrote his name on the back of it. This fucking unreleased prototype of Fairlyland story. He just treated it like a normal Famicom game, not knowing that it never actually got released.
That's wonderful.
And then it ended up in this lot where apparently every collector in the world overlooked it.
Oh my god.
So that's why I've been meaning to play more Fairlyland story. I want more context on that prototype. And that was going to get a US release somehow, too. We may have all been Fairyland pilled in a different dimension.
Alas. We all got Bubble Bobble pilled instead.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
The Bubble Bobble pill is pretty easy to swallow. Do drugs. Actually, don't do drugs. Don't be like me. Losing at the Fairyland story.
Mm-hmm.
Good port. Good soundtrack. I'm glad they upgraded it. But can it play Fantasy Zone?
Can it?
Yeah, that's right. They only found it because of the Photoshop label. They were just like, hey, something's wrong here. Wait a minute, this is unreleased. It was a lot of like 20 games that got, they want it for like $70. So pretty good deal.
I like this.
This is the most beautiful port of Fantasy Zone I've ever seen. This is so good looking, dude. Kids
Hey.
don't know.
This system does arcade ports really well.
Kids don't know. Way back when, you could not get a perfect port of Fantasy Zone. You just couldn't. But it was here on the x68000. Starting to feel jealous of those kids. Starting to feel a little bit bitter.
Kids who had the x68000.
Yeah. Like, did they know how good they had it? Did they even
mean-
appreciate it in between diving in their swimming pools full of money?
Yeah, I was gonna say if they could afford this, then I assume that you know.
Yeah, life was probably pretty good for them anyway. I don't know, maybe there's some mythical kid who scraped and saved up 200,000 yen from mowing lawns or something.
It's a lot of lawn.
Do they mow lawns in Japan?
That is such a good question. I don't know if the suburban style of house is. That's a lot to think about.
This port is perfect. I can't fault this in any way. And I'm a fault finder, you know me. Flawless.
Flawless.
Unbelievable. It's like I've looked upon the face of God.
I mean, I guess theme parks where they have big lawns, they gotta mow the lawn.
Yeah, they
I
would
don't
have
know,
to do it
some-
for theme parks.
Yeah. Alright, thank you, Adiola, for the 100 bits. Do appreciate that.
Thank you.
Final fight.
Here's the real test. Can it do Final Fight? Well, it did Daimakaimura for one level before crashing, so can probably do Final Fight, it being on the same hardware. This is another game infamous for not having an adequate home port back when it would have mattered. The Super Nintendo one was a real botch job. The Sega CD one was really good for the time, but it has a lot of obvious flaws in retrospect. But let's see what Mayor Mike Hagar looks like on the old 68 grand.
Looks good.
Let's see if it has the full intro with him being angry on the phone. Back in the 80s and 90s, instead of being angry on the internet, people were angry on the phone.
This is true. They would, like, literally, people would call into, you know, the call-in shows and be really angry.
Dial 1-900 pissed off to be pissed off.
Yes! Like, it was crazy. It was wild.
Start a fight with a stranger.
Hey, Danny.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever call a 900 number back in the day? Not saying an adult one, but, like, any of them?
I called the Working Designs Hint line.
Okay, me too. That's literally the only 900 number I called.
Yeah. Intro is frame for frame, as far as I can tell. Can't see any obvious cuts here.
Looks good.
What kind of options you give a Final Fight player?
No, neither of us called out for chicken. I don't know what our problem was.
Yeah, it doesn't emulate the MT-32. That's a shame. And in fact, trying to make it play music froze the game, so... Look, I'm not a Japanese computer expert. I love to be able to tell you that I've spent the last 20 years fucking around with these emulators, learning how Japanese keyboards work. But I'm lazy. I didn't do that. I just waited for the Mr. Core to come out. Meanwhile, all these x68000 experts with their diamond shoes propped up on the table. Being like, well, looks like Danny's not the expert on this. And yeah, you got me there. I do know what a Hagar looks like, though.
I do too. That looks like a good Hagar.
Yeah. Where's the laugh?
Bullshit.
Where's the hurrah? Maybe those are in the alternate sound mixing.
Yeah, there's no... It's not chunky.
It's
yeah,
got
no
the jumping
samples.
pile driving.
Maybe it's, could be the emulation too.
Could be. Well, it's got the thing where you punch a guy, and then he keels over, and then you keep punching him. So far, so good.
You're just picking up diamonds on the ground.
Yeah. It's like I'm an X68000 owner
I was
over
gonna
here.
say, it's like X68000 owners with your fancy computers, and you're finding free food in the garbage cans and diamonds on the ground.
I can tell you this has the most important part of the Final Fight experience, that being you can hold up or down during a combo, and you do an auto throw at the end of it. That's really important for this game. Specifically for European home computers, they often didn't realize subtle mechanics like that. Which is why you gotta have an X68000. I've been saying this. Oh, it's got the Aruya mode, except he doesn't go Aruya in this version. So what's the point?
Good spin.
It loses something without the voices. Just a little bit.
It does.
I can only assume it really does have the voices when it's simulated properly.
$2P.
Yeah, 2P. Sequel to 1P.
2-piece?
They call him 2P because he's everybody's favorite co-op player.
Aw, okay.
Isn't that sweet?
That's delightful. All right.
It's also why we had to kill him. I want to be the #1 co-op partner.
I was gonna say that's fucked up, Danny.
I can be the only 2P. Sounds like a good basis for a horror movie, actually.
You just killed Hollywood. How are we gonna watch cinema now? What the fuck?
What was that movie? Single White Female, but with gamers?
Okay, hold on.
That's my idea. That's what I'm pitching.
Oh, okay, because I thought this was a real movie.
No.
And I got really excited.
Right, it's like marketable though, right?
Yeah, no. Imagine a gamer. It's a gamer looking for group, and they kill the other members of the group.
Oh, it's called LFG.
Yes, this is probably a movie already, but I want to see this.
Yeah.
I want to see.
It got
you know.
it got put onto DVD millions of times from millions of different directors. Still, it's a good idea.
Yes, single white gamers.
Single white gamers. Not many of them. Let's play our next game. Flying Shark.
That's an arcade game?
Did you know that sharks could fly?
No, I didn't.
Well, they can't. Error, reset the console.
Okay, try again.
If you try to make a shark fly, that's what it tells you. Here we are.
Okay.
Toa Plant and Kaneko? Are you kidding me?
Yes! Where's Socks the cat? Put him in!
That is the most fucked up supergroup I've ever heard of.
That is the wings of this is my wings.
This is the wind beneath my wings.
Yes. This is my band on the run. Yeah, more like Lying Shark.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's no flying sharks.
Yeah, bullshit. It's I hate this is okay. I have no issue with shoot 'em ups and stuff like that, except for one thing. A lot of them don't have names that indicate they're shoot 'em ups, and you play them, and you're just like, oh, there's
Holy fuck!
where are the tigers?
It's a game about flying sharks.
Yeah, you get so excited, like Flying Tiger, and there's things like, you know, like Shark and Wolf, and you play them, and it's like bullshit.
Here's what gets me. They sometimes switch species when localizing these games. So it'll be like Flying Shark in Japan and Twin Cobra over here.
See, I expect to see two snakes, but
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago that video games with Cobra in the name do not have snakes in them, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, it's always either some smug anime guy smoking a cigar or an airplane.
Yeah, or like, it's Cobra Triangle, which
nobody wants to play.
No, yeah.
Hey, this is a good port of Flying Shark. No notes. Ship it.
Good job.
Frog? I want to see what Frog is.
Okay. I'm afraid of Frog.
I'm a little bit afraid of Frog. We're going off script for this one. I haven't tested this out. If anyone knows if this is porno or not, please let us know.
That would be the funniest name for a porno yet.
What's your favorite porn, bro? Frog.
I'm sorry, but if I was on Pornhub and I saw something just titled Frog, I would lose my mind.
This isn't Frog. This is fucking Gorf.
Bullshit! But it's also an arcade game.
Oh. Alex.
This is Frogger, but Pac-Man. Another Namco character just going by or whatever.
I think that's the Rally X car, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a homebrew port of Frogger, apparently, just called Frog.
Frog.
It's ultra hard. It's only for Frogger superfans.
Wrong. Revenant. That Frogger's gone. Oh, I love that. Oh,
Cool.
That's making me sick. I like it.
And now, for your trouble, a naked anime woman.
Hey, I'm glad I didn't have to see a naked anime woman.
When have you ever said that?
Okay, fair, but, you know,
Now let's see what the real thing looks like. The real frog. Gorfer.
Gorf.
Tiny game system.
Tiny Domo!
Tiny Tomo?
This also seems like a homebrew in a way. Is this a homebrew? I'm getting the vibe. This is Frogger.
This is Frogger.
It's got the music, the graphics.
Holy
this is
shit.
Frogger.
This is so Frogger it hurts. I'm in pain over how good this Frogger port is.
Does he die horribly in this one?
Yeah, he bloats up and explodes. Like a frog does. The music, the visuals, the frogs, it's all here. I don't think anyone was actually surprised, this being a 1981 game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the X68 Heart on Fire could handle a little frog.
Let's try Galaga 88. I also saw Galaxian, but I'm pretty sure this thing can do Galaxian. Galaga 88 is, of course, the Galaga sequel that was only made possible by the year 1988.
Music.
It's shy.
Oh.
Why does it have a big anime eye on it?
It's anime.
Why'd you make the ship an anime girl?
Do you object?
No.
Good.
No, I don't. Now, you're seeing one name a lot. It's Denpa. These guys were essentially specialists when it came to porting old arcade games to the X68K. They were good at what they did. Does this have a range? It does.
Ooh.
Let's see what a range looks or possibly sounds like. Yeah!
What?
It keeps the cutscenes where the aliens yell at you. Those were cut from the PC Engine version for profanity reasons.
That's cool.
Superior.
This game rules. What the hell? I didn't know. I swear I've seen this game before, but I don't remember the exploded.
Yeah, Galaga 88's amazing. You can get a triple ship in this, and a triple shit.
Can you get Danny? Can you get a triple shit?
You ever had one of those triple shits? I hope not.
I have not had one of those triple shits, but I did see someone chug 3 bottles of Coca-Cola at the same time.
That's kind of like a triple shit.
It is.
Now I'm a triple shit. Wow, this is perfect. I played a whole lot of the PC Engine version, like I said, and even that was pretty accurate. It was just missing some of the more ROM-intensive elements. Like, if you can save some money by clipping out the aliens that go wah 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 between the levels, then sure. But not on X68K. You get the wah 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 and more.
A lot of wah wah wah, there's like, pooh.
Yeah.
A lot of, that's Galactic Dancing.
Let's see if we can Galactic Dance. This is different! It's a different Galactic Dance! With different music and the layout and everything.
Hey, this is different!
My god, they made more Galactic Dances! Kind of foreboding.
It is very foreboding.
I'm astounded. I thought there was just a known variety of galactic dances in the world, but suddenly my eyes have been opened.
These aliens are putting on a beautiful dance for you, and you just kill them.
That's galactic dancing.
I guess so.
More aliens? Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my text dollars are headed, to an x68000. If I ever get a return from the IRS, I'm going to spend it on the x68000, I've decided.
Okay.
But I've never gotten one, and I probably never will.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's gonna happen since you're freelance.
Yeah.
But we could always, you know, rob,
Rob what, Alex?
Rob Lowe, I don't know.
Yeah, let's rob Rob Lowe.
I'm not robbing Rob Lowe.
He'll never see it coming.
He won't, because I'm short.
So's he.
Okay, oh no.
Break the chain. Break it for yourself. Free your fighting spirit. Fuck streaming. I'm out of here.
Alright, let's
done.
go! Fighting spirit,
Starting my
yeah!
new life. Yeah, actually, let's stick around and finish the stream at least. Garou Densetsu is Fatal Fury, right? Who are these companies? This isn't something that coincidentally... Okay, no, it's Fatal Fury. Good. I thought it was Fatal Fury, the porno.
No, please.
This ain't Fatal Fury. Oh, this music. This music suffered from conversion. Oh man. 68K could almost but not quite do the Neo Geo, judging by this game. But let's see how it plays. Voices are missing, that's okay. The guy who voices this game is named Michael Beard, Alex. He was SNK's unofficial announcer for many games.
Wait, where do I know that name from?
Maybe from watching BBH.
I guess.
Oh, I don't know about this. This looks a little jank to me.
A little.
A little slow to me, too. This is maybe at like 80% speed of the original Fatal Fury. And again, Fatal Fury isn't exactly known for being... Excuse me, dude. Just die. It's not known as being an especially good fighter. I'm its only fan, pretty much. I bet there's a few more like me out there. Why do they start at the edges of the screen? That's so strange.
Yeah.
The hit stop's a little bit longer. The speed is overall pretty slow. And I can't do special moves for shit. There we go. Input handling's a little bit weird in the original too, though. I'm the best. Okay! Sounded like Donkey Kong.
It did.
Okay. Gemini Wing. That's an arcade game.
Gemini. Yeah, yeah. No idea what this is.
This is a UPL game, I think.
This sounds like a fucking shooter. Sorry.
It's probably a fucking shooter, to use Alex's
I'm
words.
sorry. Please understand.
Oh, Tecmo? Okay.
I've gone through so many games in my life, and I'd see a game and I'd get so excited and it would be a shooter, and I'd be like, "Aw."
It's another freaking shooter.
It's always a freaking shooter.
Has MT32 music? I can only imagine what it's like because it's not working on this Mr. Core. Can't wait to return to this core in like a year and everything works perfectly, but as it is now, it's time to load another hard disk. This would be a sight to see if you were doing this on a real system, like all these games dedicated to their own hard drives. You just keep ripping them out and putting them back in. Not very practical. But how good can it do Genpei Tomaden? Everyone's favorite game.
We've played so much of that, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm like, that name just rings a bell.
Oh, that's some nice loading music. Followed by... Okay, we're going blind in here.
Alright.
This is a side-scrolling segment where I'm a slightly smaller than usual dude. I have a sword that I can use to hit people with. It's counting up my life right now. Stage 1 introduction. Okay, here we go. We're heading to the right, we're jumping. We're hitting stuff with our sword. There's these weird rocks that have, like, talismans on them. You can stand on them, but don't get crushed by them.
Okay.
As long as you just keep heading to the right, you should be fine, though. At the end of this level, we'll have big mode, where you're slightly bigger than usual. I'm surprised I haven't fallen in a pit yet.
Yes, we are getting Tony Soprano's sandwich. Flemish dog! I just want to say shout out to you for knowing the...
Oh, you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah!
Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing perfectly.
Thank you for doing the audio description logo there.
A game over.
Beautiful. No, this is exactly what we're seeing.
Credit lasted pretty long considering I couldn't see shit. Genpei Tomaden, way more challenging. You can't see anything. I know what Gradius looks like. It takes something really something big to impress me.
We need
Image
something
fight.
to make our brain go explode.
Yeah. I want my brain to explode from video games.
Brain go explode. Brain go explode.
Libble Rabble.
Hey, I know this game.
Yeah, the x68000 can do image fight. A pretty underwhelming shoot 'em up from IRAM, at least in terms of looks. It plays okay. Do I need to reset the core? Has the virtual x68K overheated?
Is it like, please?
I think it may be a little bit overheated. I may need to do a cold reboot. Let's do that.
Okay.
Poor x68K. I don't know if I want one of these, like, for real, considering how much upkeep is involved. Alex, you go to Japanese computer repair school, right? Good. We're getting an x68000. And I'm going to be extra weird and call it our baby.
Please, no.
Here we go.
Yeah, the 68,000 core on fire indeed.
Oh, I didn't think about how this would control. This probably needs like a keyboard or something. Well, let's give it a shot.
Lib it up. Good, the Ultima for the 100 bits. Yeah, okay, the power supplies for the 68,000 suck ass. Okay.
Nice, good to hear.
This is Libble Rabble?
This is Libble Rabble. You control 2 triangles and you gotta separate them in order to drag lines around these poles. It's pretty high concept. Got good music though.
Yeah, why is this music so good for this? This is just like...
Maybe the second controller was the mouse, now that I think about it. This is a very difficult way to play Libble Rabble as it is. Normally you'd be drawing all these big pieces to trap the enemies and stuff. Oh no, I'm too...
You're on top of each other kissing!
I squished! I can't do anything now. The game's over. There's no more game to be had here. There's only survival.
You're stuck! You're stuck!
All it really needed to replicate here was the music, and they did it. So good for them. The game's freaking out because I can't
think
play
you're
it.
dying.
I think I'm dying too. Well, if you have a keyboard and also a mouse, this could be the game for you. How about Mahou Daisakusen? This one got recommended to us. This is apparently a pretty good port. This is a rising shmup, I think it is.
Another shmup. Electronic Arts, what are you doing
Published
here?
by Electronic Arts?
Get out of here!
Did
No!
Did that just happen? Was that a joke?
No, get out of here. No.
Oh, okay. Electronic Arts had a short period where they were publishing shmups in Japan. They did Sokyu Gurentai for the Sega Saturn for some damn reason. And apparently Mahou Daisakusen as well. Let me play the game. Want to play the game.
Cool Dragon, who's that?
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd like the dragon.
Yeah.
We'll play as the dragon.
Okay, thank you.
As a treat. No, I want to play the game. Let me play the game. No. Let me I think this is mapped wrong. But like in a weird way where all the buttons take you to the options menu. I can't. Hang on. I'm bringing a keyboard into this. No. It no work.
It no work?
Well, the least thing we can do is turn the music to FM sound. Maybe the game has a demo it'll turn to.
Game, please let me see a cool dragon. Please.
This is a pretty,
After everything?
this is a rarely ported game. This would be something you'd really want to see in 1993. 94.
I like the dragon ship with the dragon head on it.
That is cool.
I really wanted to see it. What?
Huh?
Huh.
Hey, look! There's a game here.
It's the demo. Cool dragon.
This is what it usually looked like. This was called what in English? Sorcerer Striker, I think it was. Kind of a rare release under that name, though. You probably don't know it under this name.
Pokey.
It's a little bit pokey. Look at that skull, though. I don't think this is the original speed. The Mister is just like, please, God, can't you just play a Game Boy game or some shit? Ah!
It needs Tums for its heart on fire.
I definitely didn't hear Heart on Fire.
Sorry. No.
I tried Marble Madness before the stream. That didn't work. Let's try Marchen Maze.
Marchen?
Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced Marchen.
It's a German word. There's an umlaut involved somehow.
You ever learn something and learn that you've been wrong about something for a very large portion of your life? And you accept it and you acknowledge it, but it really pisses you off?
It stings, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
You were talking to all those people about Marchen Maze, and they think you're an idiot now.
Mm-hmm.
Come to our Marchen Maze party, you said.
Yeah, and everyone was just like, okay, Alex. Is that Bentaro?
Maybe.
Okay, kick his ass.
Now, this game got ported to the PC Engine, but it didn't look anything like this when it came on PC Engine. When they ported it, they just straight up turned it into a top-down platformer, so they changed the perspective entirely. Instead of isometric graphics, it has more traditional looking sprites. But this is the original arcade version, which I played before the stream, so I can verify. Freaking Namco, of all people, was making an isometric platformer in whenever this came out, 89. Taking clear inspiration from their ZX Spectrum roots.
Absolutely love that smoking mushroom.
Yeah, there's good sprites in this. I don't think this game got an accurate port at all for any system. It's kind of obscure, which is why only the PC Engine version was really the one to come out. Tough game, too. But you can also bowl people over. Did they keep that? Yeah, they did keep it. Yeah, when your ball is at maximum power, it has a bowling ball effect. Like that.
I love that.
Yeah, this is a good-looking Marion Maze. That realization turns you into the cigarette-smoking mushroom.
It did! It did! I was like, God damn.
God damn, I've been saying Marchen this whole time.
Yeah. Oh, I love those little blue guys. Yeah, get their ass.
Damn, this is such a good port. Why did they care? No one else did. It's Marion Maze. Oh yeah, the other interesting mechanic is when you get hit often, you don't take damage, you just get pushed back. And a lot of the ways you die in this game is by being pushed off of edges. Which pretty much just makes this a sequel, if you want to think that way, to Namco's Motos. Remember that game?
Yeah, I remember Motos.
See, it's all coming back together. Ever since we visited the Namco Museum, we're so much more cultured.
We're very educated now.
I like feeling cultured. I like feeling like I'm better than other people. That's what cultured means, right?
Mm-hmm. It means feeling superior.
Good.
And looking down on people, which I like to do.
Nice, perfect. We're going to the Dolly universe, apparently.
Cool.
This game gets very strange very quickly. And it being an isometric platformer released in arcades, it's already pretty damn weird. Some graphical glitches, I assume that's the Mister. Whoa, okay. Fuck you, penguins.
Well,
What, are you a penguin?
Well, no, I feel bad. This is American McGee's Alice, yes.
No, it's...
Oh, it's not? Are you anti-Alice?
This isn't twisted enough. Actually, I guess this is more twisted than American McGee's Alice.
No, nothing can... Well, it does have a lot of twist, being an isometric platformer.
Oh, true. I hear you see a door in this game, and it's never crooked the same way twice.
Thank you, Laserbelt. 41-month resub. Thanks for culture. You're welcome.
You're welcome for culture. Thank you. We gotta play American McGee's Alice someday so I can eat my words and love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Marehin Maze. Go back to sleep, Alice. No, she woke up. It was all a dream.
Guy's trapped in the mirror.
Yeah, you gotta save him.
Freedom.
Mooncresta, Motos, come on. Come on. Let's give this a real challenge with something like this. Now, is this a port of the arcade game? We're gonna find out. This could just be one of those bullshit console Kunio-kun games. Given the date, this is probably a conversion of the arcade game, so let's give it a shot. This is 1987, before graphics were invented.
There they are.
Ah, here we are. Ah, look at this dodgeball action. The smell of the field, the smell of the ball. Lots of smells going on.
Lots of smells.
You hear that? That's me winning.
I hear grabbing.
Yeah.
I hear...
I'm trying to do a super move.
I hear sick jams.
That was my super move, to do the sick jams.
Mm-hmm.
It figures that the few games I tried before the stream all worked perfectly. And then when I try to actually play some that I hadn't tested out, of course those don't work.
Hey Bob, we're going through Sharp 68,000 arcade ports.
Yeah, here's the New Zealand story. I'm sure this one's gonna look perfect. Yep. Like I said. No, it's fine. This game has multiple revisions. This is the glitch revision. Most of it's there.
Just you know, a little bit missing up here, but it's fine.
Who needs the sky? You know what the sky looks like.
It's blue. Who cares?
Who needs the level? You know what the level looks like. I've heard this port actually isn't super great. It does seem to run a little bit slow. Plus, it's missing all the graphics. That's weird. It's like they forgot. I keep having to worry if I should clarify that I'm joking when I say stuff like that, because of course the comments on YouTube are going to be like, it's not actually like that, dumbass. It's supposed to have graphics.
Now people are going to say, they're just going to reply with it's supposed to have graphics in the video.
That's just going to be all anyone says. In any of our video comments, it's supposed to have graphics. Well, smart guy, have you ever beaten a level of New Zealand Story without being able to see? That's what I thought.
That rocked.
Oh, God. Mini crab.
Should be fewer.
You see, this simulates the actual visual acuity of the kiwi, in that it can only see a horizontal plane in front of it. If you jump higher, it scrolls up to accommodate. This is the more realistic version. This is also representative of a medical symptom called kiwi craze. Let's move on to our next game.
What is next?
Otoko Dama?
What's that?
Alex,
that?
put up Rolo. My curiosity is getting the better of me. This isn't an arcade game, but it is called Otoko Dama.
Chat is yelling. What's up? I'm afraid.
It's probably fine. Except Otoko Dama means dude balls.
I'm listening.
Okay, title screen looks normal. Oh, it's a shoot 'em up. Okay.
See?
All
this
right.
is yet another case of a shoot 'em up promising more than it can deliver. I'm so pissed off. This is what I said. This is exactly proving my point about shmups. Fuck you.
You go and buy a game called Dude Balls and you get a shmup. It's bullshit.
See?
It's so fucking funny.
I'm so mad.
It turns out in the end, Alex actually does have a point.
Thank you. This game looks, I will say, Dude Balls looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, Dude Balls looks amazing. I assume this is yet another homebrew style shmup, but yeah.
Yeah, if you like the shmups, you were...
Check out Dude Balls.
Check out Dude Balls. Dude Balls, I'm so mad.
Pacland.
How dare you? Do you get anime dudes in that game? Don't taunt me. Don't taunt me.
I'll play 12 hours of that game.
I...
Don't even front. Pacland? Pacland, you still have some dude balls in you.
Dude balls are good friends of Pac-Man in the Pacland, Danny.
It's fine, I guess. No, there's still some dude balls on the left. Oh boy.
100 bits from the Ultimo. Oh good, thank you.
Thank you. Look at this. Keeps the arcade graphics, keeps the parallax scrolling, keeps the weird control scheme, but it's still kind of manageable. It's mapped to the D-pad, which I guess is the sensible thing to do.
No way, Danny shouldn't restart the mister. I want to see Dude Balls popping up everywhere.
Dude Balls is gonna permeate everything we play. That is the most cursed thing I could have possibly done. Never go off script, folks. It's not worth it.
Bits from the Ultimo, Sneaker Nuts, I'm so sorry. Sneaker Nuts, I misspoke there. For letting me know that Pac-Man was originally called Dude Ball. He is a Dude Ball.
The original Dude Ball, they call him. Alright, hopefully this flushes all the Dude Balls out of the RAM so we can play games normally from now on. What does Pac-Man look like? Fine. I'm curious. What can you do to Pac-Man?
100 bits from the Ultimo, Sneaker Nuts here. Fair enough, thank you. It's music.
This is a little bit compromised. It sounds a whole lot different.
Yeah, what's with the sound?
I don't know. Maybe the 68K couldn't do Pac-Man.
I don't believe you.
Too many dots.
I mean, that's true.
I'm helping solve that problem.
You're eating them?
Yeah.
You're removing more graphics from the screen so it can load more?
Exactly. That's how games work. It's fine, I guess. It's Pac-Man. Now I'm a game reviewer from the 90s. It's fine, it's Pac-Man.
It's Pac-Man.
Parodius Da.
Was that in arcades?
It was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The original, MSX. Then the sequel got brought to arcades, and that's the one that came to Super Famicom and all.
Is that the gay little tune?
It's a different gay little tune, Alex.
Okay, sorry.
You can't go around thinking all gay little tunes are the same.
I mean, that's true. I can't. That's definitely wrong of me.
So far, it's looking and sounding good, but let's see how the game looks.
I just want to say Konami needs to stop doing pachinko and only do gay little tunes.
That's what they were good at. They made so many gay little tunes. Wow, it's got the voices and everything. This had a pretty good port for PC Engine, but you could tell where the cuts were made. Once again, 68K is the no compromises system.
This rocks.
I will not compromise on my Proteus. Only the finest gamings for me, please. One gamings, please.
This looks great. I cannot tell the differences.
Yeah, it's perfect. Good on you, Konami. I guess that's what it comes down to, right? These systems having companies willing to support them. Because it wasn't Namco or Konami internal making these products, it was companies like Dinpa, companies like Ving, people who really dedicated themselves to the craft of converting arcade games. And a lot of the time you can tell just how much love went into these. Because this could have been a shitty port, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had to care to make it look this darn good. That's what the 68K has. Care and dude balls.
Lots and lots of dude balls.
Such a disappointment. Oh, you can't stop the roulette on your own. Let's see what it lands on.
Does it do you have to press the keyboard key?
Maybe. Oh, it got rid of all my power-ups! Now I have to fight this cat ship with no power-ups.
Rip cat.
I still won. Good-ass port. Damn, that's good.
Good cat.
Good-ass cat. Good-ass port. Pizza Busters! Okay, put up Rolo again. I'm sorry, my curiosity's getting the better of me this stream. I have to see what the hell Pizza Busters is.
Pizza Busters.
This is so gonna be porno. It's Moon Patrol? No! You're the guy trying to kill Moon Patrol.
This rocks! Get his ass!
Yeah, finally. Up yours, Moon Patrol. Try to jump over those crevices. You think you're hot shit. Try to launch yourself with a Miko. You could kill Kriara. Happy end.
Happy end! We killed him!
I have no context for what just happened, but I'm glad we experienced Pizza Busters, the final task. Good game. They compressed a lot of game into the 30 seconds that took.
Pizza Busters rocks.
Pizza Busters. Let's see something weird like Quarth.
Quarth.
Strange puzzle game. Not much demand for it, I don't think. So they could probably slack off in the porting job. There was Pizza Busters there for a second.
I like that the memories remain.
Yeah, I love that the past lives of the x68000 come back to haunt you. They perfectly ported the intro from Block Hole, aka Quarth. That's what's missing from games nowadays. The love. The love that took. Look at that title screen. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It's Quarth.
What more do you need to know? It's non-playable Quarth. Use your imagination.
That moon is really disappointed in you.
What meme face does that moon look like?
It looks like no maidens.
That's what it is.
It's Megamind.
No maidens. There's the origins. Origins of famous memes. Quarth by Konami.
Love that moon.
Maybe in the next version of the Mr. Corb, they'll allow you to play it. It's not to be right now, though. R-Type. There's a difficult to port game.
Okay, this has got to look good.
Yeah. It's hard to believe now, but we were suffering for quality R-Type ports back in the day. How bad were we suffering? We had to deal with the Sega Master System version, which was okay, but it's no real R-Type. Yes, play.
There you go.
Yeah. Now here's a video game. So what did you think this was before you were disappointed to find out it was a shoot 'em
Oh,
up?
I thought its stupid name. I was like, oh, this is probably some space shooter game. Whatever. And I was right. See, that's what I like about R-Type. It's got a name that doesn't, you hear R-Type and you're like, yeah, it's gonna be something I'm not gonna want to play.
I don't want to play this. Alex, the hardcore gamer.
I am so... Oh my god.
You stick to your niches. You're not an expert. You're not an expert on shoot 'em ups, but you are an expert on flash games based on serial.
That is very true. That is very, very true.
Those missiles look a little strange. It's like those are slower than everything else. Other than that, good port. Can you still do this?
Nice.
Oh, we gotta see what the boss looks like.
Okay. Wait, is it R-Type or Gradius that has the fish?
That's Darius! You got a lot to learn.
I really do! Is there a YouTube like Shmup 101 for idiots or something?
Actually, yes. There is, you should check out Shmup Junkie. He'll set you up.
Okay.
You'll never make that embarrassing mistake again. God, I can't believe our reputation is in the toilet now.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I deserve it. Ban me. Okay, I know this guy. I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
This is the R-Type guy.
Mm-hmm. He's looking good. Not the best he's looked. He looks alright. Decent. That's what I call this
Decent.
port. Decent. Return of Ishtar. What a random fucking thing to port. Tower of Jiraga or nothing, that's what I say.
Mm.
Silk Road, Legend of Ghetto. Oh, that's right. Soul Feast, the original, was on this. I'm tempted to turn into a space rogue and just play the games I want to play.
You know what?
But that wouldn't be true to what we're doing here. So you can do Star... Okay, this is what we want to play. Star Wars, the vector-based arcade game from Atari. Not just one person, but multiple people made attempts to port this to the x68K, including this homebrew company.
Love this.
And they do make you sit through the entire credits, so get used to this song. I don't think Starblade would be a port of the Namco game, right? The Polygon Laserdisc driven game?
Hmm. I assume not.
Okay, everyone making the same joke at the same time.
Yes.
I was waiting, I was watching. I was like, who's gonna get it first? Here we all are, as God made us.
From dude balls to...
Typical Retro Pal stream. It's telling me the names of everyone who made this, who produced it, who directed it, the special thanks. Special thanks to George Lucas, I guess. Now, this being a vector-based game, this would look kind of strange, I would think, when you convert it to a raster-based console. But let's see how they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's Star Wars.
This is Star Wars.
Now, let's see, did they get every single word of the text right? I'm gonna go over this with a fine-tooth comb. Period of Civil War, Rebel spaceships. Yeah, looks good to me.
What about the trade roads?
That's later.
Okay.
Let's play it. Whoa!
That was cool.
That
Okay.
was cool. Damn, this looks good. This is free roaming. This isn't a port. This is... Man, what did they do here? It's like they made the 32X Star Wars arcade vector graphics based. So, okay, I'm on board with that. How do I find the dudes? They talking to me?
Yeah, they're telling you to go kill the Death Star.
Okay. I have a speed up. I can shoot. I'm looking at my radar. I'm looking for people. There's one.
This seems hard.
It kinda is. I had a lock on.
Did you get them?
I'm chasing. Now pursuing enemy fighter. I should be getting into the role and
Yeah, you're Glorpy DeLorean.
Glorpy DeLoreans, that's the best name you could have given me? Glorpy DeLorean, standing by. Lock S foils in attack position. Everybody go shoot Glorpy. He's not meant for this world. This is a full 3D space is the thing. There's dudes coming in on the left and the right. This is more advanced than the original arcade game, to the point where it's a completely different game. Oh, fuck.
Whoa, it just went right by you.
It's got these scenes where they're on your tail and you gotta shake them. So this is weird. This is kind of informed by arcade Star Wars, but they just went their own direction with it. I like it. Even if I can't play it for shit.
Sorry, I'm still a little disappointed.
Now what?
Dude balls.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm thinking about dude balls too.
We all are.
Okay, according to the radar, there should be some dudes. And where there's dudes, there's balls. The emulation and the commentary that goes along with it is also glitchy.
Weird. It's really hot, okay?
It is. It's
so
fucking
hot.
It's boiling in here.
It is.
That's why I can't do afternoon streams anymore. It's like fucking 100 degrees in here.
It actually really, really does get hot in here.
Sucks. Fucking weather's got bugged mechanics. Someone fix it. Patch that shit.
Y'all want to know how hot it is? It's so hot that a random neighborhood cat just walked into our house
Yeah.
to get cool, and I had to be like, no, you can't be in here, and very gently set him back
He
outside.
just strolled on in like he owned the place.
Yeah, it was really funny. Nice.
This game's
cat.
impossible. Let's
Yeah,
try the
no
other
more.
one. Let's try just one Star Wars to start out with.
Okay.
A little bit too advanced for us. Hope I didn't need to know any of that. Star Wars! We love that movie so much!
Yeah.
How much do you love it? So much. Oh, fuck. This one's got jams. Here we go. This is my game. This is another case of it being informed by the original arcade game, but they did something different. This is more like a Wolf Team shmup, mostly because of the music.
I like the music.
Yeah, John Williams started experimenting in his later years. Was a big fan of the Roland MT32. Hell, who isn't? This Plays great.
This looks like it plays great. This looks a lot easier than the other one.
I've already shot down so many more ships than the other version. Now it's Darius? That's the game with the fish.
I mean, this is a pretty fish-like ship.
Space fish. Dude, this is like pure arcade shoot 'em up. Like even simpler than the original arcade game, if you can believe it. But it's got so much more action. What is it about Star Wars that really ignited the creative passion within these people?
I don't know, but
I guess
they
that's the
went
same
for it, yeah.
across many content creation avenues these days. Everyone loves Star Wars. We really love that movie.
love that movie. See, I will say this about Star Wars. Great name for a shmup.
Yeah.
Because you tell me something's called Star Wars, and I'm like, got it. This is a war in the stars. And guess what? The movie Star Wars describes, the title Star Wars describes the movie Star Wars. There's a war in the stars.
It's
Perfect.
literally, it's just ripping all the flavor text from Darius for some reason. Including is approaching fast and be on your guard and all that. Ooh. Man, Cantina theme can eat shit. This is hot
This
jams.
rocks, yeah.
Wow. What if Star Wars was scored like it was an 80s PC game in Japan? It would sound like this.
I wish it was scored like this.
Yeah, if only. Well, can we do the can we shoot the thing? Did I do it? Did I do it? I did it.
You
I
did it. You did it.
Oh. That Death Star is dead as shit.
Very cool.
All right, what's the next mission? This game's got me. I'm under its thrall. What do we got to do next? Do we got to kill Luke?
We are not killing Luke.
Catch up Vader's tie.
Yeah, shoot Vader.
Ooh, look at this. Was anything like this in the arcade game? I don't remember any floating panels coming towards you.
I don't remember that either.
This could just be an artist's embellishment. Now, where's Vader? Man, so far one of the best ports I've played tonight isn't actually a port at all. It's just, it takes enough from the original arcade game to be interesting. Then it does its own thing. Wish there were more games like this on the 68K.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, perfect ports of arcade games were prized back then, but nowadays we got MAME. Alright, let's fight Vader.
Get his ass.
I like the speed metal music that starts playing when Darth Vader shows up.
They should play this music when Vader shows up, like in the regular movies.
Yeah, they should get Dream Theater to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So you know how George Lucas is always re-editing? Why not re-edit with this shit?
Yeah,
This music.
put in new music like they did on Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever download those Dreamcast ISOs where they replace the soundtrack?
Yes.
And they like replace the music of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with like 9 Inch Nails or something?
Yes. Yes. Those are so cool. I love those.
Yeah, that's a lost art.
I want to do something like that. But with like.
My sibling once replaced the soundtrack of Sega CD Panic with Aphex Twin, and it worked really well. It was actually very well considered.
That would. Yeah. No, I see that.
I think
it froze.
I think I win.
100 bits from the Ultimo lets us know it's Vader time.
It is Vader time. Vader wins. He crashed the X68K.
Sure did.
But what about Street Fighter? That's the game we all wanted in our homes back then.
What about Street Fighter?
What about it? It's fighting on the street.
I think people should fight inside instead. It's too hot, and they're gonna like step on glass or something.
Well, you want to make it this Street Fighter super spreader? Nice try.
That's fair. You're right.
That's why they fight on the street, Alex.
Okay. For good ventilation.
Wow, it keeps the intro. Remember these guys?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Street Fighter.
I wish they were in other games. As a society, we just were told to forget about them, and I refuse. I will not forget these two.
The brave two Street Fighters. The two guys who first fought on the street. Let's be cheap.
Okay.
Let's play Champion Edition Vega. By which I mean M. Bison, of course. Dictator is what we call him. Did you know in the fighting scene, they call them not by their given names, but by their descriptions? Like M. Bison is known as Dictator.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's to accommodate for the worldwide differences in how they're named, so you don't have to specify. You're just like, not Vega, not M. Bison, the Dictator. This is how I used to play the game as a kid. I pissed off a lot of people. Because the Psycho Crusher, even when you block it, does like insane chip damage. There's really nothing you can do about it. This plays really well. This plays shockingly well, actually.
This looks good, too.
God, the animations, the characters are huge. That was often the first thing to go in ports. They would make the characters very small. And they'd patch it so that my winning strategy didn't work, which is why those games suck. Oh, beat him to the throw. Man, this rules. Send me a 68,000 back in time to when I was a kid. I would have really appreciated this.
I would have, too. Well, maybe not, because I wasn't a shmup fan. Send me an Amiga instead.
Oh, okay.
Actually, just send me a Windows 95 machine. I'll be good.
Yeah. I'd like a DOS machine circa 1992. I think that would make me much more cultured.
Okay.
Does he not do the kick? Yes, he does. Gets everything right, from the speed to the animations to the cheapness.
I love how cheap you are.
Don't ever fight me in Champion Edition. I'll just do this all day. Wow, so good. Let's save Strider for last.
Okay.
Let's see how it plays Cyvalian. A more obscure game from Taito.
Cyvalian?
Yeah.
Not Sylvalian?
No. You play as a big-ass space dragon in this.
I feel better.
Okay, this is another unsupported game, so I'm going to be looking at the monitor. Never mind, it's supported again.
Okay.
The frame rate is listed as 54.8. Sorry that you're missing those extra 5 frames.
It's okay, we'll live.
Oh, this game's trying. It's trying its best. It went up to 72 frames per second. I didn't know this TV could do that. Yeah, look at this game.
Okay, this looks sick.
I knew you'd like this one.
I like this, okay.
Believe it or not, the original arcade version controls with a trackball. Isn't that the most twisted shit imaginable?
I like that. I like that a lot.
Let's play this. Give me the standard course, please. That background's looking a little fucky. This whole stream's been a little fucky. If I were to describe this stream in one word, it would be fucky.
It is a little fucky, huh? I haven't told Chad this, but I've been changing, like... I've been having to go back and forth as the game, like, switches ratios and shit, too.
Yeah, Alex is getting ratioed over here.
I am!
Aspect ratioed.
Ugh.
Well, like sorry to see you go, but we understand why you unsubscribed.
Can I be a cool dragon like that?
Yeah. Cool. Who's gonna stop you?
question, who is going to stop me?
That is the question to consider these days. Whether or not you can do something is not relevant. It's whether anyone's going to stop you. Tough game. Tough game. This is a tough-ass video game. Let's try that again. This came out on Super Nintendo, of all things. It even got a European release. Cyvalian, the Super Famicom game, got a release in Europe alongside other weirdo conversions like Warlow.
$5 donation from Frappe. Great joke, Danny. Fuck the haters.
Thank you. Finally, being funny pays off. I knew I was right all along. This game's also interesting because it puts you on a random path. Various things you do during the levels can determine which level you play next. And it can sometimes just start you on a random level, too. Game's got multiple endings as well. Basically, it's another one of those Taito games that you've never heard of, but had a heartbreaking amount of work put into it.
Yeah, there were a lot of those Taito games, weren't there?
Yeah, where they just went all out making this extremely niche but memorable game, but no one ever played it. That's what I'm saying, play Taito games.
I will. I mean, I'd love to.
Play Taito games.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well,
Be better
rip.
than me. Be better than me at Cyvalian. Man, this is a really good port. Super Nintendo one, of course, didn't look nearly as good as this. I'm just gonna do this. Except I'm out of fire.
There you go.
I win!
Beautiful explosion.
Delicious dragon chunks. Nice game. Good going, X68000. I believed in you. Let's play like one more thing and then we can go to freaking Strider. I want to see what Thunderblade looks like.
All right, here we go.
Holy crap. Can this thing do Thunderblade? This was another super scalar arcade game from Sega. This is pre-System 16. But Jesus, it had so much scaling, so many layered graphics. It's probably not going to look nearly as good on this. But the system surprised me, so let's see.
Music's good.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this!
Okay.
Okay, there's a little bit of detail lost, and the frame rate is a lot lower than the original arcade game. But still,
Is this sick?
nothing else could even come close to this. You ever seen this on PC Engine?
Yes. Chat's mentioning the particularly jank version of this on PC Engine.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame how that turned out. But this isn't the real game. We gotta get to the actual game. It's got the jams.
I do like the jams a lot.
Here we go. Now it's Thunderblade.
That is so cool. And it looks,
That would be cool if... No, it's fine. This is arcade perfect, in fact.
cool. You crashed into the building.
Yeah, I died. That looked okay. That looks better than I thought it was. Wow, it's even got the extremely high effort, high score screen with the scaling letters.
Z.
Z. That means it's time to sleep.
No.
Yeah, but you're not going to allow me to show it.
Fine. You curse us. Fine. You don't think things have been cursed enough?
This game's
Go
never
for
been
it.
ported. It's never been ported before. I have never seen a port of Hopping M-Word.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Wow, they really did it in 1993. What demand in 1993 was there for a 1983 sequel that no one ever played to the horrible Mouse Cop game?
Here he is. Love that cat.
Even Namco doesn't recognize this game exists. It never gets put on collections. Never gets acknowledged. And for good reason, because it's a huge piece of shit. All you gotta do is jump around and collect the things. There ain't no point.
Quit your job, Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, Witchy Cat Holly, I'm so sorry, but thank you for the 18-month sub. Hey, everyone, what great games are we playing tonight? Oh, yeah.
Well, history is not always about the good games. Sometimes it's about hopping mouse cop. Is this a good port? I guess I'm not the person to ask. All I have to wonder is why. What kind of god would allow this to happen?
A cruel one, let's be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm here for Tower of Galaga. What would be cool is if after the second quest there's a third quest, and there should be a fourth quest and a fifth quest. And some of the puzzles for getting the items you need to beat the game should involve like putting certain rare games into the x68000.
Danny.
Like, oh, if you want to solve level 420, you just insert an original copy of Richard Garriott's Ultima 1.
Thank you, Uzi. 56-month resub. Do appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is going really slow.
It is. There we go.
Sounds good.
It sounds better than the arcade game. Oh, they squished it. It's a vertically oriented game, and they squished it. I can't believe they do that to this game of all games.
It is squished.
It's like when you stretch a 4x3 game to 16x9.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Why'd they do that? I thought everyone loved Galaga.
How could the... I feel like they're doing Galaga fans dirty.
I think so, too. It's a tragedy is what this is. I came here for a heroic fantasy, not a tragedy.
Hey, that was slick.
And where's my treasure chest that I get for defeating 2 slimes?
Hey, yeah!
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
I was about to go ballistic. I was gonna ask to speak to this game's manager.
Beautiful music.
If you can handle the stretched squishiness of it all, it has better music, and it's a better way to play than in arcades. No matter how you spin it. Still, you should go for Namco Museum 3 if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anything else here that might be interesting? Xevious, yeah, we know what Xevious looks like. Let's do Viewpoint. Oh my god, they put Viewpoint on this. The Neo Geo isometric shmup.
Viewpoint.
With the house soundtrack for some reason. I'm curious to see how they converted the game and the music.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's just got like every game, right? Just a random smattering of arcade ports, but it's so much.
I like this.
Oh, the music's a downgrade. I can tell you already. What'd they do to the first level track? Let's give it a listen.
I don't know if there's an option on the Mister that automatically fixes the aspect ratio on the Mister, unfortunately. Hey, good music.
It kept the voice samples. Graphically, it's pretty close. The sound is an obvious downgrade.
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like it keeps the enemy formations and all. This also got ported to Genesis of all things. Can you imagine? Genesis, I love it, but it cannot handle Viewpoint. No matter how much Sammy tried. I think the time's right for more companies to be named after just regular names.
I agree.
Like, there should be Sammy, and there should also be, like, Dave. Dave the company.
I would support Dave. What does Dave sell?
Games!
Okay, there we go.
What does American Dave do? Games.
I want to meet this American Dave.
Let's get him on the show. American Dave. The modern day rival to American Sammy.
American Dave, the turntable slave.
Mmm.
Yeah, Bob Soft.
Yeah, Bob
Exactly.
Soft. I think we have a lot of good ideas for the game industry that should be listened to and taken seriously.
Yeah, games industry, pay attention to us. Give us money mostly, but...
Yeah. We'll be your consultants, you see.
I like the Mafia way you said that. Like, we're going to really fuck them up, and I like that.
I've got a freelance consultant gig, if you know what I'm saying. Brandishing a bat. The bat that I've had with me since the beginning of the stream. It all went downhill since the Sopranos stream. I just started treating every game like I'm some kind of Mafia go-to
Yeah,
guy.
you keep doing tough instead of smooth, and it's awful.
Yeah. Hey! I can do tough and smooth.
Okay. So you're
I'm
like
the-
crunchy peanut butter.
I'm the full package, baby. I am the Hannah Montana. The best of both worlds. The singer has a throat condition, it sounds like. You hear that?
I thought you were talking about Hannah Montana. I was
No.
like, is this how I find out that Miley Cyrus is a throat condition?
Miley Cyrus is fine.
Okay.
It's just the guy who's singing this game needs a throat lozenge.
Yeah, give it to him.
Seems okay. Not a big Viewpoint fan, but from what I can see, this seems okay to me. What am I a big fan of, though? It's gotta be Strider Hear You. Now this is a game. I'm gonna play this until it crashes. Or until I beat it.
Okay.
Let's see what comes first. Take your bets now. If you vote crash, give us a bouncers.
And if you vote beat the game, give us a hell yeah.
Let me hear you say hell yeah. I say chugging a beer and 1 credit clearing Strider. Hopefully it's well emulated. I can only assume this is like oh, that's a lot of bouncers. I don't like the looks of that.
So far, so good. Good intro.
Wait, hang on. Hold the fucking phone.
I got you.
Good. The voices are emulated absolutely perfectly. Let's play this. Oh my god, it's Busy Town Strider. No! Oh, I can't. Okay, no, there's no pause button. I have to. But, okay. Oh, this is such a good port, though. Aside from... Oh! Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not, I just don't want to blast your ears out. Okay, turn it back up. Okay.
You know what they say after Danny Retropal makes a good joke? Skip. Yeah, let's skip that boss.
Nice.
We don't need him. Other ports wouldn't let you skip that boss because they had to load the level a certain way. But if it's purely arcade accurate, you will be able to skip that guy. Also, ho 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 ho.
100 bits from Cartman. Yeah, it's a bit of a Santa laugh that Strider's got going on. Merry Christmas.
Oh, this port rules though. The only thing that's bad about it is the strip at the top of the screen, it's supposed to be see-through instead of a black strip. And there is some slowdown. And the cat's screaming outside.
100 bits from Sneakerness. Christmas in July on the Retro Pals.
It's a Christmas miracle. Flicker. Man. Now let's see how this sounds.
Drunk.
Oh, it's Strider, hear you. This might be my new favorite way to play the game.
I do love these voices.
I'm gonna be so sad when they fix this Mr. Core.
I have such a soft spot for janky emulation errors.
Yeah.
I really do.
Especially
love
when
them.
it comes to voice clips.
Yes. Thank you, Revenger of Vengeance. Great name for the 5-month resub. Sounds like Muzzy. Holy shit.
It does.
And that's not in.
Bonjour.
They're not French. They're American.
And they are speaking French. Dude, this plays like butter. What did I say that about before? What was the other butter game we played?
Daimakaimura.
That was it, yeah. The butter is where it counts on the x68000 in the Capcom ports. If you like your ports butter smooth, check it out. Lots of slowdown, though. I guess that can't be helped.
Little Strider.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He's the only one like him in the game. Pick him up while you can.
Thank you to the Ultimate 100 Bits. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Ho, ho. What if there's a market for this, for twisted weirdos like us who love bad emulation? What if there was emulators that were like perfect, but just fucked up in like a funny way?
Yes.
I think we're starting to go full circle, where we once valued perfectly accurate emulation, and nowadays we're all like, no, make it a little bit inaccurate.
Make it a little fucked up.
It's like how vinyl record enthusiasts like there to be a bunch of pops and shit.
They do. They love it. This is like, I guess like the vinyl pops of the bad emulation scene would be like graphics not loading and...
Get out of here.
Cool.
I win.
Yeah, make it a little fucky-wucky. Exactly.
Yeah, introduce a little fuckiness. That's the voice of Strider.
That's just what Strider sounds like. Yeah, the vinyl pops of retro gaming are warping PS1 textures.
That's what that is, yeah. In games that don't load correctly. What did I learn this week about speedrunning that was fucked up?
You've learned so many fucked up things.
Now I know what it is. It's for speedrunning one of the SpongeBob games. Perhaps, I don't know if it's Bikini Bottom. It may be one of the other ones, but in order to do proper speed strats, there's a certain clip you need to do. That's normally very, very hard to do. It keeps the hidden panda in! Yes! It's normally like frame perfect, but if for whatever reason the game glitches and can't load the area geometry fast enough, it's a lot easier to do. Like it gives you something like a 30 frame window instead of a 1 frame window.
Oh, wow.
But you can't do that unless you have a fucked up disc or a system. So people started loading up their SpongeBob discs with like grease and shit.
What?
And like intentionally smudging up the disc.
There's a greasy disc strat?
Yeah, there's a greasy disc percent speedrun of SpongeBob for Xbox. Shocking.
That rocks.
Yeah, give me one of those extra grungy SpongeBob discs you have back in the back. I'm gonna be a world record speedrunner.
Yes, it is like the people who heat up their Famicoms.
Yeah,
for the...
it's an extension of that, yeah. Of putting your Famicom on a hot plate so you can beat Dragon Quest 3.
I just want to know what they're smearing on the discs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, is it just regular, like, because you have to get something that's not going to mess up your system, probably. So I'm like...
Oh, what do they care?
Yeah, true.
Somewhere out there is an Xbox filled with Crisco getting traded in, and the poor guy at GameStop is all like, oh my god, what did they do to this poor Xbox?
Yeah, I guess thumbprints would work better. Like, just, put some...
Ooh, let's go. That was a... Okay, the momentum physics are not what I was expecting. Does this work? Yeah, that works. That was funny. That was a perfect one round clear of that boss. That was like one cycle. And then I just fell right in the pit. Yeah, that's a clip. It was intended.
Yeah, just put your SpongeBob disc in the deep fryer.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to eat it.
Do you think an air fryer would work?
Maybe.
Get it all nice and crispy.
That sounds good.
Maybe that's just if you want to eat the disc.
Well, now I kind of do.
Oh. Oh. Where's my bonuses? These guys not have little bonuses? They do. I was just impatient. You know me, I love my little bonuses.
You love your little treats and bonuses.
Mm-hmm. I'm always getting myself a little bonus. I'm doing this because I lost all my dang power-ups from that stupid mistake. Here we go.
Like, mind the time limit.
Oh, you want to play this?
No, okay.
You want me to hand over the controller? Welcome to the slow-mo jungle.
What?
Bobble. Whoa. Strider? Strider? Okay. This is a mostly normal port. There's dinosaurs here. They fart a lot.
Love these dinosaurs.
Shit!
You get eaten?
Yeah.
That's no good.
Shouldn't have gone back for the dang invincibility. I should have been more confident in my own ability.
This is just what happens when you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I love the scream.
That slowed down scream is hilarious. Smash it down. Hey, this one hasn't crashed.
Yeah, so far so good. It does feel like it's getting slower, yeah.
It's getting slower as we go along. The x68000 is losing 1 megahertz per every 10 minutes we play. Pretty bad life situation for this part of the game, but what are you gonna do? No, this part's nuts. Okay, that's good. That's good. That went shockingly good. Let's go. Let's beat this game. What? Huh? Who? What?
Goodbye.
Strider had sticky feet. You saw that, right?
Yeah, it was...
All my muscle memory worked absolutely perfectly up until that point. I have no idea what the hell that was about. It was cool though. No. We can still get the 1cc.
Okay. Alright, everyone support Danny. Or not, I can't tell you what to do.
It's not so much up to me. It feels like the game's working against me in this case. There's a lot of weirdness. Why does Strider get the upside down jitters? You think he's done this before?
He's just a little nervous, honey.
Yeah, I guess. He's a professional, though.
Well, sometimes, you know... When's the last time he's been on stream? It's been a while.
That's true. Send him an apology note.
Okay.
And a fruit basket.
Chat's talking about toys that sound terrible when they lose their batteries start dying.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Furbies, let me tell ya. Yes, and the Big Mouth Billy Bass on low battery is...
Wow!
You
I got fucking sandwiched. I was in a gorilla T-Rex sandwich. Not as good a place to be as you'd think.
Why are all these bosses attacking you?
They don't like me.
That's... I guess.
That was a quick-ass kill. Can you verify that?
Yeah, that was quick.
Thank you. Alright, we got one life to beat this game with.
Where is it taking you?
To the moon!
Oh. Got it!
That was so good. That was at least 200% slower than what he was speaking at the beginning of the game. All sons of old gods. Thank you. We got him.
Nice.
I beat the game before it crashed.
Hey, good job!
Confirmed. Excellent port. Fantastic port. I would kiss it if it had a mouth.
Don't kiss it.
Why not?
Ah, hell, why not?
Okay.
You go for it, honey.
I've earned this one.
Yes, you give him a... You give the mister a smooch.
And away we go. On our whale friend.
Nice whale.
Thanks. So in conclusion, what can we say about the X68K? Well,
A lot of shmups.
I can tell you it's not emulated absolutely perfectly on the FPGA Mister. Maybe wait a little while before you really dig into these games, if accuracy is really what you're after. But if they were emulated perfectly, these games would be great, especially back in their day.
Mm-hmm.
The arcade at home. It's not some crazy fever dream. It's something that's actually possible. Cat, duck, car.
Good name.
Thank you. That was my birth name. Don't dox me. Strider Hear You, one of many arcade games available for play on the FPGA Mister, courtesy of the x68000. You can also just play the original arcade version on the Mister. I don't know why you'd go through the extra effort of playing on the X68K, unless you're a huge nerd or something.
Are you a huge nerd?
It keeps the replay like the arcade version does.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Well, there you go.
Wait for the demo to loop again so we can confirm this.
Okay.
This is important. Yeah, I'd say there's a reason to go back and look at these, even with MAME existing and individual cores on the Mister also existing, if just for the additional bonuses, for the arranged soundtracks, and just for the alternate ways where they tried to present these games as best they could. That was me.
That's you.
Man, what a good game. I think I'm an x68000 fan now, and maybe you are too. That's the end of the stream.
And thank you, Lady Linalia, for the raid. We're just ending, but thank you.
Hey, thanks for the raid. We just played a bunch of x68000 games. In short, highly recommended. Check them out. Now we're done.
Now we're done.
Yeah, Alex, if you could just pick me up one of those. You should be able to get one off Craigslist probably.
Yeah. I'll just ask on Craigslist. That'll be easy enough.
Or it's bulk pickup week, so just go around the city and see if anyone's dropped them off on the curb. Folks, we stream very specific games. If you like seeing rarely seen and specific niches of retro games, check us out on Patreon. We are on Patreon at patreon.com/retropals. We do polls every single week that determine what we play, and it's because of our patrons that we played nothing but X68K games this week. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Alex is here to give us a wrap-up while I look for a raid target.
We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there. Our latest one is a look at circus games, so if you want to see a bunch of circus games, do check it out. We are also on Twitter, twitter.com/retropalshq. We post when we go live there, when we've got new videos up on YouTube and all that good stuff, so do check it out if you could. And we do have a Discord if you'd like to chat more about video games or about your cats. Please chat about your cats. Please post your cats. Please.
Yeah, we want to see your cats. Cats are good.
Please, yeah. More cats. More cats. More cats. Oh, yeah, there's lots of ducks. I've seen ducks.
Oh, yeah, we got the ducks, too. Who am I rating?
Who are you rating?
I don't know. There's a lot of people doing streams tonight. Let's go with Spin Cut, who is playing Mega Man 4. A lot of people, this is their favorite Mega Man game. Is that you? I don't know. I'm not sure I have a horse in this race. I have not played much Mega Man 4, but maybe I should learn more about it, so I should watch this. Okay, enjoy it. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.